Hi, I'm Greg from RV Haulers. What we do at RV Haulers is we take highway tractors or semis that look like this and we turn them into RV haulers that look like this. Yes, they're a little bit different. They're designed to tow fifth wheels like this. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the RV hauler projects we have here in the yard. Some of these are at early stages and some are further along through their custom conversions. Join me on this video to see what's going on at RV Haulers. Well, we started off this video here at RV Haulers with the RV hauler named Dusty. This one is pretty well at its final stages. We've got a few customizations we're going to be doing to this one yet. We're considering a moose bumper, some inverter systems, but this one is heading to our US customers in the next short while. This RV hauler is named Richie. Did you notice how we name all of our trucks? Well, they're a little bit like our little babies, right? We take care of them over the next few weeks and we turn them into something special. So rather than just saying the white Volvo, we give them names, and this one is named Richie. Let me show you what this one looks like out back. So Richie has two rear axles, as you can see. The plan for this RV hauler, this Volvo 670, is Bob, the owner, and his daughter. They are rodeo fanatics, and this one is being built into a custom rodeo hauler. So they have a large living quarters horse trailer that they tow all over North America. His daughter is competitive in North America, and we're going to be removing one of those axles and building a custom rodeo bed on the back of this Volvo. So you'll see that the axles have been prepped. We've taken the commercial fifth wheel hitch off already. We've moved some of the inner tires to the outer just to gain access. It's a little bit easier to work on these. But after the RV hauler, which we'll show you in a little while, that's in the shop, is taken out, this one is the next one to roll in. Now right behind Richie, we've got this Volvo that's come into the yard. Ray is looking forward to using this RV hauler to tow his recreational trailer. This RV hauler is named Constig, and Constig, you'll see, has a little bit of a shorter sleeper. He's a Volvo model 730. Beautiful inside. You'll see that Richie, that we spoke about a moment ago, is a Volvo 670, just a little bit taller sleeper. Then following that, we've got the RV hauler you're going to be seeing over the next few weeks, named Orion. Now Orion has presently been used, or previously was used, as a rodeo hauler as well. This one has been purchased by some folks, and it's going to be converted to a single rear axle and a basic deck on the back to tow their equipment trailers. These farm folks are traveling from Canada, from Western Canada, where we're located right now, to Eastern Canada, taking haulage or loads back and forth. Upcoming in the next little while, we've got some brand new rigs that have been ordered from the factory. You're going to see a T680 that's going to be coming in the next short while. We're pretty excited to begin working on that one. And of course, we don't just work on Volvos. We worked on everything from Peterbilts, Freightliners, Kenworths, Western Stars, and of course Volvos. Let's go in the shop and I'll show you one of the projects we have underway. I'm excited to introduce you to the RV hauler named Weed. Wait, it's not what you think. When I first found this RV hauler for Colin and Dale, in my search, I found this one. I know the company that was operating it, knew the owner, knew he took care of it, but unfortunately, given the COVID challenging times we have, this one had been parked for a few weeks, and there were some weeds growing up through the front bumper. It's not what you think. So sometimes these RV haulers get their names for realistic reasons. I'm excited that Colin and Dale trusted me, and I feel blessed that they are choosing RV haulers to build their custom RV hauler. This RV hauler is a Volvo 730, so it's the little bit shorter sleeper. Beautiful inside, and we're right in the process of converting this to a single rear axle. So you're kind of seeing this midway through the process. So obviously we've taken the one axle out and we're keeping that rearmost axle. We've been doing a number of things, such as putting in a lot of our new fittings and new air lines. You'll see a lot of the new color is all new. We took this opportunity to go with some new brake pots. We've got, just came from Volvo here today, we've got some new wheel seals that are going to be put on weed. We've got new airbags from Volvo that are going to be installed. We've got brand new shocks. You also see that the frame has been cleaned up really nicely, and even though it's getting a bed applied on top or installed on top, we are cleaning that frame up a little bit. One of the next steps we're going to be taking is we've put in new shocks on the cab, and these airbags are going to be replaced. Here's some of the parts that are going to be going on tomorrow. There's one of those new airbags. There's the second one. And here's some other parts I'll show you that are going on next. So when we first evaluated this truck, I communicated with the customers back and forth. I create a lot of private videos actually, so that we can just discuss these things in advance. And we found that some of the chrome was showing some age. So there was some chipping and some little imperfections in the chrome on the back of the mirrors. You'll see that there's some chips up here, even a little scratch around that side. So what Colin and Dale have chosen is they wanted to go with more of a black look, more of a sleek black look. So we're going to be replacing those. As well, you'll see under that mirror, there was a bug screen. So we ordered a brand new grill just to really snazz things up. We've installed that, and we installed the studs here for putting a bug screen on the front. We've gone with some new headlights as well. And one of the optional plans that we're thinking about right now is we may be sanding and polishing this really awesome moose bumper. You'll see too the fog lights that are down in that bumper. We've taken them out. They're pretty good. So what we're going to be doing is cleaning these up a little bit. We took them out so we could get on into all the corners. We'll be cleaning up these and resealing them and putting them back in the bumper. Underneath the hood, we've done a number of mechanical upgrades. We had some leaks. The oil pan was leaking when we evaluated it, so we knew about it before we purchased it. We included that in the budget so that we knew we don't like surprises. I love to inspect these very carefully before we purchase them on behalf of our customers. And this one has got new belts. All the servicing has been done. We've got an idler that was a little bit compromised that we looked at. The shutoff valve for the coolant filter was leaking, so we replaced that. Really, we've gone around this truck and tried to make it in as new a condition as we can. You may be wondering what that fan is on the back of the sleeper. Sometimes when you're going down the road, you'll see those. That is usually an indication that there's an auxiliary power unit, or an APU for short, on this truck. So this has a little diesel generator that was underneath the sleeper. When we first looked at this truck, it was questionable whether that thing was running. Well, we've done some evaluations, and unfortunately, it's not worth fixing. So we're going to be removing the system. It would be quite expensive for us to troubleshoot it even further and get it operational. But that's going to be removed. And when the bed is installed, it's now allowing us space to put a drum box or a storage box in behind the sleeper. We've also been doing quite a bit of work inside the sleeper. So when we purchased this truck, we saw that the driver's seat, the leather seat, was fairly worn. There were some real wrinkles and marks and things like that in it. I found a used one. So I found on another truck that was being parted out a beautiful seat. So it's covered right now to protect it, but we've got a really nice matched set of leather seats in here now. We've been doing some deep cleaning here. We'll still have some final cleaning to do before, of course, our customers take it. But we've gotten into all the nooks and crannies and tried to make this truck as pristine as possible. We've got a few little Volvo parts and pieces of plastic, some of those first impressions that we want to improve. So we've got some of those parts we've yet to install. We've got our brake controller, all of our electrical work, conversion to the RV standard has been done. And things like power distribution systems, CB radio. We're still waiting for a few parts here. We're waiting for a hitch, our cushioning hitch to arrive. And then we're going to start our bed build project. Something else we spent quite a bit of time on was actually the paint preparation. You know, when you first get those trucks, or you see those trucks on the highway, they've got all the decals, the labels that are here on the side of the truck. We've carefully removed all of those and power polished and done a cut and polish to really make this paint shine. So we're pretty proud of how we've really brought out the shine in this RV hauler named Weed. One of our other tasks is, again, to add some of that shine to the RV hauler. We've got two sets of tires here. One of these are the tires off of Weed. The other set are the outer set of tires we took off of Richie. What we're going to be doing is cleaning these up. We're going to be power polishing them and really making the rims shine so that everything stands out and looks as sharp as possible. Back in the sleeper, some of the other projects that we've got is we are going to be installing some lap seat belts for some of the precious cargo that may be coming along with you as you travel. Weed is also going to be getting a hitch monitoring and a camera system built into the dash. So I'm still sticking with one of my favorite camera systems. It's an agricultural grade camera system and monitoring system that can control up to 4 cameras natively. It's an agricultural system called CabCam, and I love it. So Weed is going to be getting one of those systems as well. Now I have a request. If you've got any ideas or comments or thoughts about our RV haulers, I love to hear about them here on YouTube. So if you have the opportunity, please go down below in the comments and share your ideas with us. Let us know what you'd like to see, or if in these videos you've got questions, pose them. I'd love to share those videos with you in the future. That's where I get a lot of my ideas for videos. You know, right now, I think I've got over 440 videos, but people like you always give me ideas on what I could be sharing next. And if you'd like to see some of our future videos, please click on that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up too, if you have the opportunity. It lets other people find my videos a little bit easier. The other invitation I have for you is call me anytime. I'd love to hear what you would like to have built or how you plan to travel, what you want to take with you. Everything we do here at RV Haulers is custom. Tell me what you'd like to see, and I'd like to, envision a way that we can make it together. Well, please stay happy and healthy in these challenging times. If you have any questions, pose them down below. But as well, I'm going to bring up some videos here on the screen that you can take a look at. These are some of the previous videos that you might find interesting. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your patience.